downshift a second. Downshift with tunnels and long tube headers on a Mustang. Yes, that is exactly what you want. Get a little squirrely. Alright guys, we're back in the S650 Mustang, the 2024. This one's got the long tube header, so let's get some POV driving style videos. Let's go ahead and fire her up. We're gonna be in track mode and enjoying the car, so let's go ahead. There we go. This is just the normal mode, and this is pretty loud just in normal mode. I'm gonna keep the windows up for the driving because this might be a lot of wind noise, so let's pull those up, just crack them open a little bit so you guys can hear it. And let's go ahead and get out on the road. All right, so get the track mode exhaust, and then we can do sport mode driving. There we go. We're not gonna do track mode and take the traction off. So sport mode driving, and the exhaust is gonna be in track mode to really hear these long tube headers on this 2024 Mustang GT. Let's go ahead and get out on the road. Then just driving normally, it sounds really good. I heard this car before when it had just the X-Pipe on it with the active exhaust, and that thing was already pretty nasty, so with the headers it's gonna sound even awesome. Let's go ahead. Find some open roads so we can really open this thing up and hear the exhaust, hear how it feels. See if there's a power difference as well with the long tube headers. No tune on this, of course, but this one has the active exhaust, so a little bit more power than the stock 2024 Mustang GT. All right. It wasn't even red line, it's like 6,000 RPM. Exhaust sounds so good with these long tube headers on this Mustang. We got tunnel coming up, so we're gonna downshift, crack open the windows a little bit so you can hear it. Let this car pass by. There we go. Alright, see it's coming. It's downshift. 7. We don't want 7. Let's do a downshift a second. Downshift with tunnels and long tube headers on a Mustang. Yes, that is exactly what you want. We're gonna merge on the highway, get on gas a little bit. Tunnel pulls as well. We're gonna get on it with the paddle shifters. It tries to pop too. I feel like with the headers it's popping a little bit more. Downshift then. Going a little too slow. Inside the car, you still hear the V8, you still hear the headers, but once you open up the windows, it just sounds so good. I wish I could really have the windows open, but today's a little bit windy, so we can't do that on the highway. But I know there's a tunnel coming up. We're gonna crack open the windows for that. I got a tunnel coming up. Let's downshift. Let's do second gear. That thing sounded nasty in that tunnel. Oh my god, these long tube headers really make the whole drive a lot more fun. Second gear tunnel pulls with the long tube headers on your 2024 Mustang GT is just next level. You really have to experience that. I've done that tunnel a lot in my car, which just has a Corsa Extreme no headers, but doing it in this car is just absolutely crazy how it sounds. All right, let's make this turn, get on the car a little bit. Let's go. Track mode gives you like those occasional pops and burble, which makes this really fun to drive. A little bit more. And when you're not giving gas and you get into higher gear, you barely hear that thing, but when you want to have fun, there we go. Shifting here. I'm gonna do a full second gear pull on this right now. Third is very nasty. A little bit. Get a little squirrely. Yeah, second might be a little too risky. Go even with the third gear and try to get a little bit squirrely. Go ahead. Got eco boost there. It sounds very, very exotic at high RPM. Oh man. And the rev mesh downshift and sport mode are always a blessing. Let's get on it now. Redlining the cars like 5,000, 6,000 RPM, and this Coyote just wants to scream with these headers. And like I said, when you're just cruising in, it gets very tame. So 2 personalities on this car. No drone, nothing. Get on it. And car just wants to pull. There's definitely a performance improvement too with these headers. I feel like the mid-range to high range and the RPM is definitely a lot more enjoyable than with just, you know, without the headers. And that's without the tune. So no tune on this S650 headers that we're running right now. No tune, but once the tuning is unlocked and you run E85, this thing is gonna be even more nasty as far as the performance is concerned. But just having it, you know, just hearing the beautiful Coyote sound with these headers is just awesome.